Okay, so the Mill Road Feast was the 6th of March, which was Mother's Day, and we got really lucky with the weather, which was the thing that I was the most nervous about. So the rain held off until about 2:30, and then when it finally came, it never really tipped it down. We had a little bit of rain and it didn't seem to put people off. In the end, we had 17 traders on the day, and I think we had about 900 people, somewhere in the vicinity of 900 people come over the course of the day. So I think most of the traders had good days. A couple sold out sort of mid-afternoon and then they were just done. And even those who had slightly slower days said, well, we're definitely glad we came. So worst case scenario was it was worth it. And best case was sold out at 2 o'clock. Yeah, so it's the first Sunday of March, June, and September. So the next one is the 5th of June, and then after that it's the 4th of September. Yeah. So the way it works is that I have a list of traders, and anyone can be on the list. You just have to fill out an application form confirming that you have a food hygiene rating and public liability insurance. And then every time we do a call for food traders, like for the Mill Road Feast or for the Festive Lights or for the Midsummer event, I just send an email to everyone on the list and they get back to me. We mostly do it first come, first serve, with the caveat that Mill Road traders always get priority. And if you're a member of the Traders Association, you get a half price pitch. Yeah, we applied for an ATCM Digital Engagement Award, which is right here. And we won. We were shortlisted against Falkirk and Norwich, both of which have business improvement districts. I'm just gonna put this down. And that means that they have a dedicated income stream and a larger staff than just one part-time employee, which is what I am. And so winning the award was just a huge confirmation that what we're doing, and when I say we, I mean me and also a range of volunteers. Mill Road TV is an important part of that. And we're all doing something really well to make sure that Mill Road's digital space is as vibrant as our bricks and mortar one. And I'm really proud of us. I'm proud of the road as a whole. Because the thing that they said really set Mill Road apart from the bigger organizations is that we've done a lot more to engage traders one-on-one and get them into a conversation online. You can see evidence of that on Twitter. Traders talk to each other, they talk to me, they talk to customers. Yes. So the Mill Road Midsummer event is scheduled for the 2nd of July from 5 to 10 p.m. At this point, we have 5 venues confirmed. So starting from the town side, we've got Ditchburn Place, which is going to be sort of a family creative area. We're going to have a recycled sculpture event. We're going to have a photo booth. We're going to have some public art. It's really shaping up to be a really good venue. I'm really excited about it. We're going to have Guida Street Car Park. It's going to be another Mill Road food event. Ash Coop or Ash Co-op, Argyle Street Housing Co-op, is going to be a center for music and entertainment, and we're looking at Hope Street Yard as well. We've got a couple other things on the go we're hoping to develop. We're looking at a young person's chill out space next to Dale's Brewery, for example. And I think a number of the individual traders will be doing special events as well, either staying open later, or if they're already open late, doing special menus or music or alcohol or something like that. So it's really coming together. I think it's going to be a great event. But the core sponsor of the Mill Road Midsummer event is Prana Indian Restaurant. They've given us a really generous sum of money, and that's part of what's enabling us to do things like expand into new venues and look at more exciting programming. So there is not a road closure for the Mill Road Midsummer event this year. We really wanted to, but if we think of last year as year 0 and this year as year 1, it's a building year, and we'll hope to do it in 2017 or 2018. The Mill Road Winter Fair didn't close the road until their 4th or 5th year, and they have at this point about 65 volunteers to help ensure the safety of the road closure on the day. And they pay about £5,000, which is what we would have had to pay as well to close the road. So as the event is still in its infancy, we thought it would be better to really focus on a smaller event and on making that as great as it can possibly be. We want that to be a success and a proof of concept before we look at soliciting larger amounts of sponsorship or crowdfunding. But we think the appetite is definitely there, so we're hoping for a road closure in the next year or 2. What else? Cambridge Resale is closing, which is really disappointing. They're going online, but we'll get a new business. It's 2 shop fronts that are now vacant, and they'll be sold as 1 unit, and the building will be sold, not rented. There's a new consulting business above the Tesco. They do, I think, management consulting. I stopped in to see them the other day, and they were very friendly, but I think they do most of their work abroad. They don't have many local clients. Yeah, Cambridge Building Society is closing, and I don't know anything about the future of the building, what the plans are, but we'll be sorry to see them go. Failed it all. Oh, Royal Indian Takeaway is reopening as a coffee and pizza shop. It's a takeaway restaurant that for several years has had kind of a shattered front window, and I actually, on my way here, I passed them again, and I saw that the door was open, so there's some contractors, and I don't know what the timeline is, but I think it's been, well, when I spoke to the contractor a week or 2 ago, he told me that he's never known the space to be open. He's never known it as an open shop, and he said he's 43 years old and lived in Cambridge his whole life. The plans to redevelop the space in front of the co-op have been going on within the city council for a long time. It's a project that's been passed around. So the fact that at least now something is live and is happening is exciting. I mean, when I filled out the consultation form, I thought it looked pretty good. I think the round benches are really beautiful, although some people would argue you can't talk on them very well. And I just hope that they don't reduce the number of cycle parking spaces, because I think they're already hard to find around there. So you get people just parking elsewhere. But in general, I think it's a positive development, and I think it'll be good for Romsey. And almost more than that, it's important that residents and traders see that the city is invested in their public space. So it's good to see that this project is finally underway.